CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Catch us live on your TV screens. You are still tuned into Ekse Live right here on DSTV channel 263. If you have just joined us, you missed out on an incredible performance, guys. That performance was soothing. But yeah, worry not, for Ekse, we got your back. And I'm trying to, we are talking about everything that has to do with esports, entrepreneurship, and of course, a career. But last segment, if you want to focus on sports, at the lineup, we're opening of the show, rather, I did mention that if you guys have any WhatsApp messages that you'd like to send through, quick question that we posed today, if you would be a referee for any sports, why and which one? So we have a comment up from Usandisilim to Black. Utiana, a sports that I can enjoy being a referee of is Australian football. Listen, guys, to be quite honest, I do not know anything about sports, but I'm sitting with a lady that knows all about it, and her name is Miss Daniels. How are you doing? And thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me here. I am quite nervous, eh?
It's okay. I mean, this is an open space. This is a conversation more than anything else. I like to think as an interview, as a conversation where people get to know more about you, because you are a woman that is breaking down stereotypes. You're a female referee, and we know that customary or traditionally people would look at a referee as being a man's job, you know. But here you are dominating the space and dominating the field. Please tell us about your journey and how it's been this far.
Well, I started at the age of 15. I actually started through coaching, and then my club asked if I wouldn't want to become a referee. And then I said, yes, why not? And then I took it up as a challenge. And then ever since then, I've been refereeing. So I am quite passionate about it. I love sports. You know, I come from a soccer world because my father played for Milano, my brothers play. So basically, it's in the bloodline.
What does, because I look at referees and they are part of the game as well, what does it take for a person to be a referee?
Well, you need to join a local football association, and from there you will do various courses, and then you will obtain your levels. So as you're climbing the ladder, while you're getting your levels, you will be gaining refereeing experience as well. Yes.
And how has your journey been? I mean, you are a woman and you are entering into a field that is dominated by men. Have you received any, or have you ever felt like you don't belong in that space or that field?
Yes, it is quite challenging, hey? Being a female, always having to prove yourself, you know, to other people. But as long as you know what you're capable of doing and you know what you want in life, anything is possible.
And I mentioned, I read, or in our conversation, you did say that you took a break, but hey, the fire kept burning inside you, and you were like, nope, this is my calling. I have to be a referee. Tell us about your future plans. What do you want to do in the future? What hopes do you have?
Yes, after 10 years of being an active referee.
A whole decade. That is
Yes.
a very strong. You are qualified.
Yes, eh? So after 10 years, I said, no, you know what? I feel that I need a break. And then I took the break, and now I have a 2-year-old and 8-month son. So obviously it took a lot of my time. So while I was reading the newspapers, you know, and I'm seeing the sports, and I'm like, no, man, I miss the sports too much. I just can't let go of it, you know. And then in 2020, I decided to go back, join my LFA, and then Corona came. But then we did online Zoom programs and things like that to just keep us updated regarding the laws of the game and things like that.
Online Zoom programs with sports, how does that work?
Yes, that was founded. It's the Women in Movement.
Okay.
That was established 2019 by Mr. Zama. So there are 6 regions involved, and it's all female. So it's Safa Cape Town, Safa Overberg, Safa West Coast, Safa Eden.
Yeah.
So there are 6, regions involved. So that is what he's the developing officer for SAFA at the provincial level, yes.
So the question that we've posed to the viewers today is which field they would go into and why. Why did you choose soccer?
Well, it actually started when I was in high school. So it's not like something where I just woke up and decided, you know what, I'm going to be a referee.
Yeah.
So it started through coaching, and then my club needed referees. And then my club asked me, and then that's how I actually got involved in refereeing. You know, I'm the only one in my family that's actually refereeing. My brothers and my father, they're all playing the actual sport, yes.
The actual sport, the actual sport. So you are the kind of people, you know, sometimes when you speak of your careers and you speak of your passions, and people are like, no, this career or this career path, I didn't choose it, but it chose me, because refereeing and that calling actually it presented itself to you. So take us back to the first game that you refereed. How was the experience?
Yeah, that is like going way back, eh?
Taking us back down
Yeah,
the memory
I think that
lane.
was like 2006.
Yeah.
When I was grade 10, when I was still in high school. The experience was overwhelming, you know, and then I've decided, no, this is for me, you know, with hard work and determination, with support of my parents and my colleagues, you know. I think I can do this, and I can actually make a career out of this. Yes.
It just pulled you and it sucked you into the field and into the space. That is very beautiful to hear. But of course, as you did mention that there are challenges within this field. What personally now would you like to see break down from the societal conformance and just stereotypes that are around female being in this specific industry?
I would say, I think if we get more people that would actually support us and stand by us and not just like blame, no, like, you know, what is a female doing in a man's world? You know, if men can actually join their women and support their women in whatever career they want to achieve and actually be there with them instead of breaking them down, I think then the sports world would be so much better.
Definitely. And any advice that you have for someone that might be watching from home and is like, oh, you know what, I want to be like her?
Well, they can gladly join. So all they need to do is go to the LFA, and then from there they can escalate and be one of the best referees in the world.
You know what, when we talk about women that are paving the way, Noleen is definitely one of those women. And you guys heard it. If you guys want to join, please make sure that you are breaking down barriers at all times. Just because you're a woman, it does not mean that you are not capable. You are more than capable, darling. But we have Uche that is going to be telling us all about esports. I don't know anything, so I definitely need this update, and I'm sure that you guys at home do need it too. JJ, what's up?
Yeah, man, and I am back with the sports bulletin, and let me just say that the South Africans are winning, boy. They're making moves. But for now, we have a clip from a viewer who has a special wish for Mandela Day. Let's just check that out.
South Africa, I hope you guys are doing fantastically amazing at home at this COVID-19 pandemic that we have to adhere to the rules and regulations on. I would like to take this opportunity to wish Tata Madiba happy birthday in advance, since world life is so unfair over us. We're not even either to come and celebrate it with him, but it's fun. We will always remember the day he was born and how much he fought for us as this new generation that we're in, the democracy. He's a freedom fighter, I mean everything. And another thing that I quoted from him, he used to say, open quote, education is a key to success, close quote. With those words, I hold on to them because I realized that without education, you're probably not going anywhere in life, mostly in our democracy, our life, and everything like that. Thank you.
Yeah, man, let's be the change that we want to see in the world, and let's just spread positivity and love. So now for the sports tab, a University of Western Cape Kurt Lee Arends, blossoming his rugby career, took another positive turn this week when he was announced in this SA Team 7 rugby squad for the Olympic Games in Japan, bro. That is big news. He's also on the books of the Blues, which will form part of the 13-member Rugby 7 South African team that has been drawn in Pool C alongside the United States, Ireland, and Kenya. We definitely winning. And then also, this is my personal favorite, like, really. It's not every day that you get a call from the ITTF, which is the International Table Tennis Federation. And she was actually, Genevieve Lentz, by the way, from Bonteville, where I'm from. Shout out to you, girl, for getting that phone call. She's going to be the first South African female to actually ref a table tennis match. And it will be her 4th tour of Olympic duty. So shout out to you. Also, victory for Antonio Elcana at the Spitzen Luzerne World Athletics Continental Tour. Elcana finished in 1st place in the 110-meter hurdles B final in a time of 13.85 seconds. So if that is a record, guys, I don't even want to know how much you need to do or how much people usually do on hurdles. I've never done hurdles in my life, you know, I've tried to, and that's how I know that I can't, so I stay far away from hurdles. But South Africans are winning regardless. Let's do the things, make the moves. If you have a calling, let's go out and get it. Wear a mask and sanitize. Star champ, and I'm out.
CTV family.